その後、私は栄海に戻った。白龍の情報を得るために、時々山海に戻る日々が続いた。いくつかの龍脈を発見したが、嘘の情報も多く、白龍に結びつくものはなかった。龍脈を追い続ければ、いつか彼女にたどり着ける。私は、そう信じていた。こうして、山海との行き来を続け、時は、ゆっくりと過ぎていった。8540年。山海を離れて4年。私は、第17代当主になった。8541年、飛家は山海と貿易協約を結び、龍脈往来の協議が始まった。8542年、山海の小惑星帯で第二次龍脈大戦が勃発した。8551年、龍脈協会が解散。これ以降、ラッセル先生の消息は途絶えた。8553年、飛家は栄海六代一家の仲間入りをし、官位二階貴族に昇格した。8560年、白い牙は小惑星帯のゲリラに戻り、大戦終結後の消息は不明。8563年、ラミアが山海を離れた。恋人と別れたそうだ。このことは直接聞いてはいない。そして、ついに白龍の知らせを耳にした。時はすでに8601年まで進んでいた。山海の時間換算法で書くなら、エイダと別れてから66年後である。
当主、失礼いたします。先ほどラミア様が、最後まで付き合えなくてごめん、とのことづてを預かっております。
わかっておる。
申し訳ございません。出発前の大事な時に、このようなお知らせを。
もう下がってよい。ラミア、安心して、一緒のお墓にしてあげるから。道具はすべて揃った。白龍へ向かうぞ。 会いに来たよ、エイダ。ラミアが今日言ったよ。ちゃんと面倒を見たから安心して。僕は当主になった。一族の栄誉を取り戻して今日まで皆を幸せにしてきた。でも僕が何をしたって君に会うことだけは叶わなかった。エイダ、お師匠は見つかったか？聞こえてるかい？エイダなんだろう。まだ見せてもらってないんだ。君の故郷の花。
夢の中の声、人の歌声みたい。
わかったわかった。もう眠りなさい。
この声に歌で答えたいのに、いつも歌おうとすると6つの光が私を見つめるの。そして声が出なくなる。でも向こうの歌声は止まらない。私を呼んでる声。
自分の魂を除いてお前に呼びかける者はいない。
ぼんやりとした歌声でね。ずっと誰なのかなって考えてる。温かいけどどこか悲しげで。
早く寝なさい。
声に合わせてみようと思って。声の主を慰めてあげたいんだ。でもどうやっても声は出ない。それでいつも思うの。もしお師匠と同じくらい歌えたらきっとあの歌声も悲しくなくなるんじゃないかなって思うの。
私はただの兵器だ。私のようになりたいなどと。
お師匠は偉大な巫女でしょ。
巫女に偉大な者はいない。谷間の花はもう満開だ。でもお前は成長しないな。一体誰に何を学んできたのだか。
いつかお師匠に追いつく。
自分らしく生きろ。さあ、お開きだ。夜は外に出るなよ。根法家は夜間微量の力を排出し続ける。すぐに幻覚に包まれるぞ。
おっしょ。痛っ。水面がクッションになった。でも祭壇は不時着のせいでぐちゃぐちゃね。これは利水の池。早くここから離れないと。まだ倒れちゃったね。意識が持っていかれそう。気をしっかり。おっしょ、ここにいるの？やっと追いついたよ。これでよかったんだよね、おっしょ。これは高連の船？おっしょ、よかった。本当に言われた通りにしたよ。やっと自分を見つけた。誰にも流されない自分だけの、自分だけのために。これこそがお師匠の言ってた新世代の巫女だよね。こんなに辛いことばかりしなきゃいけなかったの。これで終わり。お師匠、私の旅はこれでやっと幕を閉じる。リバ君、ラミア、どうか私を許してね。あなたたちを捨てたことを。リキの思念、慰めてくれてるの。よく理解できないけど、すごく悲しい声ね。 最後にもう一度歌声を聞かせて。これって。
じゃあ僕が奏でてる時脈動を感知したりできる？
うん、集中すればできる。力には過去から現在に至るまでの思念が含まれているから、彼を思う気持ちがあるなら流脈を探し続けるべきね。そうすればいつか会える。功労は退役後にお師匠の手で現在の姿に改造されたの。流脈の草花で商売しようって。毎日毎日たくさんの草花に囲まれた生活。
へえ。
お師匠のお家は花だらけでね、そこら中に咲いていたんだよ。見てみたいと思わない？
ヘイだ。
見てみたいと思わない？
ちょっと。
ちょっとだけ？海よ、花の海。
そこまで言われたら見てみたくなるね。
なんか乗り気じゃない感じ？
そんなことないよ。エイダの話だから見てみたい。
僕はとても、エイダが言うなら君だから。
いつの日か 功労が山界を離れる時が来たら私の故郷に、必ず故郷に来てもらうわ。私が大好きなところ。
今帰ってきたよエイダ。
見える？あなたの故郷とは違うでしょ。一年を通して四季があって、いつも花が咲き乱れているの。
Hi, I'm the executive producer and writer of OPUS Echo of Starsong. Thank you for finishing the game and hope you enjoyed the 10 hours or so experience we have brought you. If you would like to know more about the story, you're at the right place. We created a special corner just for the players who have completed the game, which is you. I always enjoyed the concept of feng shui and its energy source we called as lumen inside this game. If we use this name on a much grander scale, in this game's case, as big as the galaxy, mountains are used to be considered as an energy source in the theory of feng shui. But it became the asteroids that June explored in-game. This allows us to design a world filled with imagination, since this kind of concept has never been done before. But the world also becomes a little bit more difficult to create because there are just way too many things that we have to explain to the players. So we have to simplify the whole concept in the end. The game is centered around sound. It's about using the voice of Ida to search for any trace of lumen energy in this galaxy. Lumen will also emit a sound inside the asteroids it's situated in. It's all really complicated, so that's why we created the word Starsong to express the sound emitted from the asteroids. The word echo is used to imply that the whole event you witness might just be a reoccurrence of some sort, that there's more things hidden behind than what you see. This story is not just about Ida and June, it is also about the ancient myths that were passed down over time, and there just might be some kind of connections between the two stories. Lumen can be interpreted as multiple things. It can be an energy source that powers up everything. It can be referred to as minerals, but my favorite explanation is lumen can be implied as the thing that each individual is searching for or most desired. The central theme of discovering your true self goes way back to our first game. Although the main characters will encounter hardship and eventually parting with another person or thing, they face the problems and grow stronger. The story is often sad, but with a sense of warmth in it. And this is what the OPUS series is always about. As I mentioned before, the theory of feng shui is about the energy source from the mountains. So for a solar system that is filled with energy source, we think it is most suitable for it to be called as the 1,000 Mountains. But since we don't want the name to be so literal, we change it to a slightly more poetic name, the 1,000 Peaks. You'll also notice that there's a key difference between this game and our previous two games. The main characters don't have such huge responsibilities anymore. You don't need to find Earth, nor you don't need to do a space burial as the last survivor of mankind. Instead, you're only focusing on the problems of two individuals living in this world. The choices they make may seem important to them, but they lived in a living world where they are not the only people there, and whatever they do won't affect as much to the world. Although you might say that this is not epic enough, but we like this kind of story. It somehow feels a little bit more real. The voice of Ida played a crucial role in the story. I believe you have heard the game filled with wonderful music and sound effects, but you'll have to understand that sound design is extremely difficult. Not everyone will easily understand how the sound works when the player is solving the puzzle, let alone differentiate what is correct and what's not. We were trying our best to balance out three characteristics of the sound. Each sound needs to be easily identifiable, sounds good, and expresses the ancient voice. We also learned that the differences between sounds might seem obvious for some, but subtle to the others. But if you listen closely, you'll realize that all the puzzles in the game can be solved just by hearing the sounds alone. Like before, the most challenging aspect is making the player submerge into the story. especially now we have a much bigger world and a more variety of characters to interact with. How to combine the main plot with different subplots filled with stories of side characters without deviating too much away from the main plot is a big challenge for us. Keeping the players interested is hard, and if you're hearing this, you must have experienced the game in full already. Every design aspect, like your death count, time spent on a puzzle, and amount of items you have collected through a period of time, it's all based on countless times of testings and refining the game, and I hope you are satisfied with the result. If you're the kind of player who enjoys digging through the story and lore of the game, searching for any underlying meaning behind the symbols you find, then you're in luck, because there are a lot to uncover this time around. Is there any connections between the Myriad inscriptions, Helios, Terra, Tai? What do those things connect with the main plot? Is there a symbolism of the flowers inside the Banshee? And why do the ships travel towards it? Also, what is the meaning of the end screen in the credits? The hints has all been laid out for you already, so go ahead and solve all the mysteries now. This one is for the whole development team. We have spent over 3 years developing this game, and from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for being with me and pulling off such a feat. We started from a blank piece of paper. Until now, countless spreadsheets and pages of stories were completed and written. Thank you all for listening to all my almost selfish requests, and thank you for making this game a dream come true of mine. Since the game's release, we've been blessed by the support of many streamers who share their game with their fans. Since there are just too many people to name, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you. All of you have so much charm in so many different ways, and as a producer, I'm just so happy to be able to hear all of your thoughts on our work. Whether the reaction is positive or not, your work takes on a life of its own when it passes into someone else's hands. So thank you all for breathing life into our game. It means a great deal to us. For all of the players who completed the game, I would like to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. If you are one of the players who grew up with our little robot Emus playing the first game of OPUS, thank you so much for continuing support. And I'm pretty sure you can feel how we have grown throughout these years. We hope the game gave you heartfelt feelings, and hopefully our future projects can also do the same. Lastly, I feel obligated to express that how challenging is it to make an indie game. Oftentimes, it is not just making a quality game. You will have to face the fierce competition in the global market, and often the competitors will have way more marketing budget than you. How to generate attention from everyone becomes challenging, and we ourselves haven't figured it out completely yet. So if this game resonates with you, I want to ask you a favor to share this game to the people you know. Tell them it is worth a try. And to us, that is the biggest support that you can give for us, and we thank you once again.